Hi, everyone. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and this is the reading for the eclipse, which is tomorrow. All right. So my basic message is maintain your center. Maintain your center. There's a lot going on in the world. It's really easy to get really influenced by all the things that are around us, and it's really important to maintain your center. So what do I mean by that? You go into your heart. You say, what should I do? What's the next best thing? What would be my highest good, my highest healing? Follow your instinct because what we see, what is being presented, how true is it? How true is it? Um, so it's really about being in your center, being in your center and allowing that to guide you. So I'll give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, the dollar has been falling tremendously. So a couple of weeks ago, I took out $1,000 and I made it into pesos to have a backup, in case like I have no guests. Like if I have no guests in March, well, March I have some, but if I have to pay the rent without being a host, like I'm set up for it. So I did it when the dollar was about 17.5, give or take. And now it's like at 17 or 17.20. So, my instinct said, okay, take that money, have it as a backup, have it, so I did. So I did. I didn't have to ask anyone. I didn't have to, not about checking it out with everybody else. It's really about being autonomous, really about being autonomous. So that's the key, is to develop this deep relationship with yourself in order to, know the right thing to do. All right. So that's my general energy. Let's throw some cards. I'm sitting here shuffling away. And of course, my phone isn't on, isn't on. So I hope we don't get any phone calls. I could just turn it off, I suppose. Maybe that'll be easy. Can we make it easy? Vibrate. There we go. Okay. Eclipse. General. One, two, three. Interesting. All right. I start with two pages and death. So pages have this energy of youth, of trying something new, of being inexperienced, but wanting to do it anyway. Wanting to do it anyway. It's like I have this idea, you know, I want to open a bakery, but you don't bake. You have to figure out where to get the stuff. You have to figure out where you're going to bake it, where you're going to sell it. But there's this energy of I'm willing to learn something new. I'm willing to take a shot. I'm willing to transform. So it's actually exciting, right? I am the emperor in my life. I am the one who's in charge. It's not so much the people out there. Like I'm the dad. I'm the dad. I'm the one who says what the rules are, what is right, what is wrong, what the schedule is. Like I'm the one. It's really about taking one's power back and not falling for something that's easy, something that seems like a gift, but it isn't. So I'm not just going to pick up anything. I'm not just going to pick up anything. It's got to be based in love. It's got to be based in kindness. It's got to be based in abundance. And once I make the decision, things happen really quickly so that I can let go of pain and live in abundance and live in comfort. So there's this opportunity. You know what it feels like? It feels like there's an opportunity. Here you are looking at it with new eyes, right? And here's this opportunity to transform and to, be in your power without just picking up anything, picking up things that are really rich. And it's through that you're going to be able to move forward. Okay, let me see what else is going on. Whoops, three more. Yeah, the old way of thinking doesn't work anymore. I'm interested in new ways of thinking, of new ways of healing. This is really nice. Toward comfort, toward love, toward understanding, toward, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're going to be letting go of certain relationships that you realize that don't really work for you. There's a transformation. I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm willing to let go of the pain. I'm not going to pick up the easy thing. I'm going to move forward toward things that are more loving. So it feels like there's a shift in relationships. There's a shift in relationships. You're really beginning to realize and seeing it through new eyes. And there's a shift in what true friendship is, what real love is, what will challenge my heart. Interesting, really interesting. Toward freedom, toward abundance, toward happiness. I'm willing to let go of my old ways of thinking and the chaos and know that I'm loved and supported. Know that I'm loved and supported in all ways and that I always have been, and I don't have to settle for second best. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're not settling for second best. It feels like you're not settling for what was in the past. It's like it's got to step up, and it's also it's this energy of a deep self-love, a deep understanding of your own um, history, experience, and there's an energy of like forgiving yourself for like the mistakes that you made, for the people you have in your life that aren't necessarily the best people. Like there's this energy of self-healing. And I have two aces. I have two aces. So, we're really about two aces. I have two pages. I mean, it's really about, I have two tens. This is a new beginning and an ending of something because I have two aces and I have two tens. Let's see what else comes up. Yeah, you're going to be able to see what you've been holding on to that doesn't work for you anymore, where you've been keeping yourself in the dark. Like there's going to be a real revelation about your relation to yourself and your relation to other people and how you've been limiting yourself and keeping yourself in the dark and things that you haven't really wanted to look at. And it's time to look. It's time to look so that you can, let it go and welcome in new energy. That's what I got. That's what I got. All right. If you'd like a private reading, let me know. All the information is below. Now, Nancy and I are going to begin classes, but we're not sure exactly where we're going to start. Um, Supposedly it starts Wednesday. We have a few students. We need a few more. We need a few more. So once we fill it up, we will begin the classes again. It's 6-week tarot intensive. Um, we go through all the cards. We have practice sessions. So it's 6 weeks. It's an hour and a half each class on Zoom. If you miss a class, you miss a class. It's okay. It's all going to be taped. There's lots of printouts that you could use. And then afterwards, we have about 3 or 4 weeks of practice, and we're going to use the book that I wrote, the Shadow Work Tarot Healing Workbook. And it gives you spreads. It gives you spreads, and it could really help you a lot. And yeah, I want to teach people how to read tarot, but I also would like to teach people how to I don't know, trust their own intuition. That's the point of why we're giving the class. Anyway, all the information is below. You can get it on Nancy's site. Nancy and I teach it together. And it's a fun class, and we've done it about 5 or 6 times already. And at the end, after the class is officially done, then we have the 3 or 4 weeks of practice. We invite in some of the old former students, and it could really be very beneficial. So all the information is below. You can check it out on Nancy's site, and have a lovely eclipse. I was going to go and buy all this crap today. That I mean, I don't really need. And it was like, I don't really have to buy anything. See what happens and when it happens. So we'll see. I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush. And I took care of so many things this morning that I had to take care of. It was all in my head, and I'm so glad that I did. And now I'm going to go sit on the roof and look at the pretty flowers. Anyway, if you want a reading, meditations available, etc., books, classes, all the information is below. Blessings. Have a lovely eclipse, and see you soon. Bye.